guys, Ghulam Ahmed, Gene Activated. Today I wanted to talk about another crucial video that I've been getting a lot of questions about from lots of ladies and guys, and it's how to lose weight. Okay? So I wanted to clear up a few things before we dive into this topic. Number one is, I don't think people understand what weight is. When they say I want to lose weight, what are you actually talking about? Are you talking about losing fat? Are you talking about losing water? Are you talking about losing muscle? What are you trying to talk about when you're talking about losing weight? Because your weight is not just fat or muscle, okay? Your weight is comprised of many things, okay? Your bones, your organs, your skin, your hair, the water, the blood. Then there's the muscle. Then there's the actual fat, okay? So when you go up and down in weight, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going up and down, you're losing or gaining fat. You might be also losing muscle, and you might also be losing fat at the same time. You might only be losing water weight. So how exactly do you, number one, lose weight, and the right type of weight, which is just fat, and how exactly can you measure and track what is it that you're actually losing when you're losing weight? So the number one thing that the first thing I want to talk about is what is it that you're actually losing when you're losing weight, okay, and how to track that. So people have it all wrong. What people do is they get obsessed with the actual scale. Okay, so they'll check their weight every single day and they'll be like, oh, today I gained a pound. Crap, man, like, you know, you lose motivation because you gained a pound. The next day you might have lost 2 pounds. You're like, great, I lost 2 pounds. This is amazing, right? The next day you might eat a roti or something, and the next day you gain 2.5 pounds. You're like, crap, one roti made me lose 2.5 pounds. That's not how it works, okay? The way it works is your weight will fluctuate. Our weights fluctuates between anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds in a day, depending on what happened the previous day or the day of, okay? So if you, for example, did too much cardio the day before and you lost a lot of sweat and water through that sweat, or it was really, really hot and you sweat a lot, your weight is going to come down the next day. If you ate too much salt the day before, your weight is going to go up because salt retains water weight. If you exercised, your weight is going to go up because your body gets inflamed a little bit when you exercise. If you weight train, your weight is going to go up a little bit, 1 or 2 pounds here and there. It's going to fluctuate. If you didn't get enough sleep the night before, if you got really stressed the night before. So all of these things play a factor into you gaining or losing actual weight, your overall weight in the next day. So how to track it properly? The first thing is you have to check your weight at the exact same time of the day every single day. Okay, so if for you that's 10 a.m., then check it at 10 a.m. at the same time, wearing the same stuff, same thing. If it's just in your underwear, then do it in your, if you do it naked, do whatever you want, but do it at the same time of the same time every single day. Because what that's going to do is going to be consistent. If you've already gone to the washroom, right, if you've taken a dump or not, if you went to go pee, depending on how big your dumps are or how much you pee, it's going to be about a pound or 2 more, depending on some people, it's even 5 pounds. I don't know if you're an elephant or whatnot, but depending on that, your weight is going to go up or down. So check at the same time, that way it's consistent. If you had a meal before, then if you have your breakfast before 10 a.m., then it's fine, it's okay. That's gonna be in your system every single day, so it doesn't matter. So same time, it could be nighttime, it could be 9 p.m., it could be 12 noon, whatever time works for you, make sure it's the same time and you check your weight. Now, you wanna check your weight every single day for 7 days, okay? Now, the reason you wanna check it every day is so that you can tally up the weights for 7 days, and on the 7th day, you're going to now add up all of the weights for 7 days and divide it by 7 and take the average weight of the 7 days. And that is your actual weight for that week, okay? Now, when you're writing down your weights, don't look at it as, oh, crap, I gained a pound. Okay, great, I lost 2 pounds. Crap, I gained 3 pounds. No, you're just literally writing it down as an exercise just for the sake of writing it down. And on the 7th day, once you've added it all up and divided it by 7, then you're gonna take that weight and you're gonna be like, okay, this is my weight. So if on the 7th day, your weight is, for example, 180 pounds, great. Now you're gonna do that again for the next 7 days. Now on your 14th day, you're gonna add up the weight from day 7 to day 14 and average that weight. And then now you're gonna compare the two weights, the day 7 weight and the day 14 weight. And now if you see a difference in that weight, you've actually lost weight, okay? So if, for example, on day 7 you were 180 and now on day 14 you're 178, you've lost 2 pounds of actual weight, okay? Now whether that's fat or muscle is another story. We'll talk about that in detail later. But you've actually lost something. It's not water weight or anything like that. Whatever your trainer tells you is not true because you've done it the right way. Now, Another way to measure that is, there's two other ways. One is by taking a picture. Okay, so what I always tell my clients to do is to take a picture on that 7th day under the same lighting, wearing the same stuff, because lighting is everything. So you take it from the same angle, the same lighting, have somebody else take it for you, or take it yourself in the exact same spot, so you can compare every 7 days. And what that's going to allow you to do is going to allow you to show you that you're actually making progress, because if you don't measure anything, you cannot progress. It's very, very simple. If you're not measuring your weight, if you can't measure your weight every single day at the same time, you're not serious about your weight loss, and you're not going to lose weight, right? So that's the least I can ask of you, or you can ask for yourself, is measure every day, and on the 7th day, take a picture. The third thing you're going to do is you're going to take a measuring tape, and you're going to go around your belly button, and you're going to measure it at your belly button. Okay, wherever your belly button lands, you're going to measure it there, and you're going to write down that measurement of inches around your belly, around your waist, for the 7th day, the 14th day, you know, and you move on 21 according to that. This is the best way to see if you're actually progressing in your weight loss journey. Okay, now whether it is that you're losing fat or muscle has to do with, number one, your diet, what are you actually eating, and number two, if you're exercising a lot or not. Okay, so the next step is, how do you actually lose the weight? How are you going to actually start to take the scale down? The number one thing that is required, doesn't matter what anybody says, I don't care if you're on the keto diet, on the paleo diet, whatever diet you're on, at the end of the day, if you're in a calorie deficit, you are going to lose weight. Okay, what does that mean? A calorie deficit means that whatever your maintenance calories are, which is what is required for you to maintain the weight that you have right now, if you're eating less than that every single day, you are bound to lose weight. It's just a law of nature. It's math. It's easy math. Okay, so just eat less than what you're eating right now, and you're going to lose weight. So the easy rule of thumb is just eat 500 calories less than whatever you're eating right now. So if you're eating 2,000 calories right now, eat 500 less, so eat 1,500, and in 1 week you will lose 1 pound, because 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound, and 500 every single day over a span of 7 days, 500 times 7 is equal to 3,500. So through that simple math and logic, you are going to lose 1 pound in 1 week. Now, this is the first way. The second, if you're doing that in any diet you're following, you're going to lose weight. The second most important thing is that your protein intake has to be on point. Your protein intake should be the same as your weight in pounds, in grams. So if you're, say, 200 pounds right now, you should have at least 200 grams of protein every single day. Because when you're in a calorie deficit, you don't want your body to start burning your muscle as a fuel, as a source of energy, your protein as a source of energy, to maintain itself. You want to have adequate protein so that the muscle that you already have, you maintain it. On top of that, if you want to build a little bit of muscle, you can also build muscle. So the number 2 thing is you make sure you have your protein intake and it's on point. The number 3 thing is that you have to make sure you're also exercising, because you're going to get amazing health benefits out of that. Okay, if you're diabetic, if you have any sort of high blood pressure, you have high cholesterol, you have thyroid issues, any sort of issues that you have, the exercise itself is going to help you tremendously. Okay, the benefits that you're going to get through exercise, you're not going to get through any other magic pill or any other detox or anything like that. So don't fall for those money making scams. They're taking your money. You make sure you exercise. Okay, now what do you have to do in exercising? You have to do cardio so that you can build your stamina. You also have to lift weights. Yes, women, you have to lift weights. It's not going to make you bulky, it's not going to make you super big, because it's just not possible unless you're taking steroids, because you don't produce enough testosterone, the hormone that you need to actually gain muscle mass like guys can. That's why guys can just build muscle so much faster, they're so much stronger, and they just can lose weight so much faster because of that hormone. You guys don't have enough of that. You have more estrogen, so you're not going to get big and bulky. You can lift heavy weights, you can deadlift, you can squat, you can bench press, and you're just going to get toned and you're going to put on muscle. So you have to lift weights, you have to do cardio. What is that doing? That is actually now burning more energy. The more energy you burn, the more your body is going to have to use its own energy to supply itself for maintenance. Now, where is that going to use that extra energy that it's not getting? From the fat stores that you have, right? That's how you lose the fat. So your calorie deficit, protein is on point, and now you're losing fat because your body needs more, because you're actually exercising more. So those 3 ways are the ways to lose weight, and if you do all 3 of them together, it is the fastest way to lose weight. the biggest thing is don't look at the scale, right? A lot of times people get too carried away with the scale, and what happens is they've actually lost quite a bit, substantial amount of weight, and now they keep trying to bring the number down, but now they just start losing more muscle mass. You also want to look at your pictures. Your pictures will give you the best idea of what you look like. If you look good in your pictures, if you look good naked, take it. I would keep it and I would go ahead with it and stop doing it. So, and maintain it, right? So the best indicator of your body is the way you look, the inches that come off, and the way your physique looks, not the weight itself, okay? For example, right now I am 185 pounds, right? Now for somebody that's fat, that or more obese, that looks like a lot, but I don't look like I'm overweight, right? So again, weight doesn't really matter. Somebody may look really heavy, but they're a lot of muscle, then they're gonna look still pretty good. Somebody that doesn't have a lot of muscle is gonna be really heavy and is not gonna look so good again. So the weight doesn't really matter. It's how you look at the end of the day, and that is gonna be determined by, again, the pictures that you take, the measurements, and the weight and the scale as well a little bit. But the point is, don't get caught up in the scale. So that's it, guys. That's how you lose weight in a nutshell. Take the maintenance calories, subtract 500, try to maintain that, make sure your protein is on point, exercise and lift weights on a regular basis. The last tip is that, what are you expecting? You're expecting to lose 1 at a minimum. I would say half a pound at a minimum to 1.5 pounds in a week, okay? Small goals. You're only losing a pound to a pound and a half in a week. It doesn't sound like a lot, but in a month, that's 5 to 6 pounds, okay? That still doesn't sound like a lot. Now, 4 months, that's 20 to 25 pounds. Now you're dropping 20 to 25 pounds in 4 months, you're going to look completely different. Somebody that's 200 pounds and now all of a sudden 175 pounds is going to look like a completely new person. So take it. Small goals, 1 to 1.5 pounds. If you're doing that, you're on track, you're doing beautiful. Keep motivated, keep going. I wish you guys all the best, guys. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, share my videos with your friends. If you find it helpful, please let me know. And if you guys have any other future questions and future videos that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll take that into consideration, and I'll get you guys with more great information. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. Let's get that fat off, okay, and build that muscle.